Hello everyone, welcome back. Please comment, rate, subscribe, folks. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like, watch, and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen folks, there's a link tree down below. Please go down there, get involved with all the links that are in there. My YouTube pages are down there. Please go down there and subscribe to all of those YouTube links. Also, turn on your notifications. Also, my social media is down there as well. Please go down there and follow me across all my social media pages. Talk to me, I'll talk right back. So again, I want to thank everyone that goes down there and gets involved in those links. Is greatly appreciated. I will also be live streaming Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern, we'll be talking Jets, talking about the upcoming game. We'll be talking about the Jets' future, things that they have coming up in the offseason, things we need to address. So please join me, call in, talk to me. I can't wait to share these takes with everyone. So again, I want to thank everyone for getting involved in those links. Can't wait to hear from you folks. So now with that put to the side, I'm going to talk to you folks today about the Jets' upcoming game against the Patriots. Whew, this has been a long season. I'm talking long. We all know it. It's been pretty disappointing. Things have not turned out, as well as we all hoped. But those things are going to get changed around in the offseason. I have faith that we're going to make some moves this offseason to better this football team. But right now, we're still in this season. This is it for us. Last game. Looking at the situation here, Jets against the Patriots. And I'm going to start with the offensive side of the ball for me with the Jets. We all know we're locked into the number 2 pick. But I want to see the young players really get their opportunities in this football game because I want to see us continue to evaluate them. We're in a full-blown rebuild. We need to figure out, what some of these guys are. And to me, Sam Darnold is a guy I want to see continue to go out there and do his thing. I want to see him finish out the season strong. That's what I want to see. But I also want to see Sam Darnold to Denzel Mims be a must in this football game. Sam Darnold must be able to get Denzel Mims the football in this game, and Adam Gase has got to make that happen. We've got to see Denzel Mims get more targets, point blank period. How many times throughout this year have we talked about it? Hey, look, Mims has no targets. Hey, we're not throwing the ball to Mims enough. Hey, it's the second half. Why hasn't Mims had a catch? Like, we talk about this so much this season. It's ridiculous. This should be a game where they make an extreme, choice to just give him as many targets as possible. This should be, the Denzel Mims show. Absolutely. He should just, I don't care if it's screens or whatever you got to do to get this guy the football. Get it in his hands so we can continue to see this young guy go out there and make plays and flourish. Because we all think that he has talent and he has something, but it's just not enough. Football's going his way. Why? Who knows? But that needs to change in this football game. It's the last game. Just throw the ball to him a ton. Who cares? I had a lot of people in the Herndon hive, that's been trying to get on me. Hey, Herndon's been making plays, Joe, in these last games. Hey, Joe, Herndon. Look. All right. I want to see Chris Herndon finish out the season strong as well. Do I really care about going forward with him? Not really. But he has, done some solid things in these last 2 games. Let's see if he does it in this game. Let's see if Herndon can make more plays. So hopefully he'll be able to do that. I'd like to see him go out there, especially with some matchups I think might be favorable to him because the Patriots are a little bit banged up, especially in their front. Again, they're dealing with injuries. Guy, Hall, Bentley. Those are, some solid guys on our defensive front. So he has a chance to make some plays. Of course, they still got guys like Chase Winovich out there. We got to make sure that we keep Sam protected against him. But, Herndon has his opportunity, so we'll see what he does in this football game. Herndon Hive, there you go. Another thing that I'm really looking to see out of this football game is can the Jets efficiently run the football game? I look at this situation, man. Again, P. Ryan, he's tested positive for the Roro. I believe he's the first Jets player to actually test positive for the Roro. So when you look at that situation, they don't think he'll be playing. So you look at this here, hey, you got Frank Gore, who's also dealing with the injury. He's going to be out. Ty Johnson and Josh Adams, give these guys the football. I am so enamored with Ty Johnson. I think that this kid really has talent. Like a guy that we could possibly move forward with, possibly as a starting back. Who knows? The way that he looks, the way that he's ran in these couple games, he had some big games. where he caught some touchdowns. He just looks so smooth with the football in his hands. We got to find a way to showcase this guy as well within the offense. And we talked about that all season when Adam Gase was forcing Frank Gore down our throat. I want to see these young guys get the ball. And again, if we continue to showcase these young kids and they show up and show out, this is one less positional offense that we're going to have to look at to field. If Josh Adams and Ty Johnson could be that tandem back system that we can utilize to really move forward and be successful, that's a big load off our back. So I want to see Ty Johnson get the football in this game heavily. Look at the Jets defense, and the first thing I'm thinking is, can we get to the Patriots quarterback? Whether it be Cam, Cam struggled in the last game. He ended up getting benched. Sidham was thrown out there. So I think they'll start the game with Cam. If he struggles again, he'll probably be benched again. But whether it's Cam or Sidham out there, I want to see, can we get after them consistently like we did in the last game? Guys like Basham and Nathan Shepard and, these guys just getting after it. Fadu Kasi was getting after it. I need to see that same exact thing in this game. I need to see us get all over this Patriots quarterback, rush them, bang him around, jack him up, get these sacks, get these turnovers, because those guys, let me tell you, that pass rush you saw in the last game where guys was getting after, especially guys like Basham, you do something like that, that does nothing but bode well for our future, especially if we add an actual legitimate pass rusher. Because a lot of these guys, again, Nathan Shepard, those guys like that, they're great rotational guys. So if we actually get a pass rusher, and again, Quinnen Williams was not even playing in that football game because he's on IR. You add Quinnen Williams to the mix next season with these guys that have shown up and shown out, and then we get a real pass rusher in the draft, we're going to be dangerous. So I want to see if they can just continue that going into this game, because again, the Patriots offensive line is banged up too. Andrews, Mason, they're dealing with injuries. Elamuna is also dealing with injuries as well. So they've got some issues up front. Let's attack them and get after them. I'm also just a little bit concerned with the running backs coming out of the backfield. We know we're pretty banged up actually at linebacker, with Langley being out, all those other guys being on IR. Sony is a guy that comes out the backfield, catches the football. We have to watch him. I'm also interested in seeing what's going on with the cornerback position too. Bless Austin was one of the guys that was affected. So he was on a Ro-Ro list. He did not test positive for Ro-Ro, but he just doesn't feel well. So there's a chance that he might not play. So we might see Hall out there with Lamar Jackson again. You got Jacoby Myers, you got Bird out there as wide receivers from the Patriots. I just want to see what's going to happen out there with those young corners, because yet again, they're going to be tested, especially Hall, man. I'm really interested to see how he, is going to perform in this football game too, because he looks like a guy that we could actually end up, really making out well with, and he could possibly be maybe our number 2 corner. I know some people are still worried about our cornerback situation. Hall might be the guy to fill that number 2 spot, So we'll see what happens going forward. But please comment, rate, subscribe down below, folks. Let me know what you folks think. What are your thoughts about the Jets going into this Patriots game? What are your thoughts about Sam Darnold? What are your thoughts about our running game? How do you feel about Denzel Mims? Do you need to see him get more catches? This is exactly how I feel. I feel like he needs more targets and more catches. The Jets defense, what are your thoughts about our pass rush? Do you think we'll be able to get Cam Newton? How do you feel about our cornerback situation? So please comment down below. Again, I love going back and forth with you folks. You folks have a good one. Peace.